Yo, right here in the small box. So apparently, JID this must have been an interview, cause I don't see him giving the reason as to why he would say just randomly, "I rap like I'm trying to get the slaves free." Did he just call out Aubrey from what he said on Family Matters that he attempted to attack Kendrick with? Talking about you rap like you trying to get the slaves free. Well, for anybody that's a fan of that song, you must feel real shackled. Anyway, let's get started, bro. Y'all know how we do this, right? So let's go ahead and make it happen. Let's go. Yo, you, right here in the small box, Welcome back to Flex Mob Reactions, only on the Flex Mob Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. I rap like I'm trying to get the slaves free is crazy, but I love to hear it. You hear me? Because Aubrey had no business saying that in his Red Button rap battle track, as if this was gonna shock the world. Like, there's no way. Kendrick come in 20 minutes later. That was a cute song. But let me talk to your son for a second. Enough for me. Let's go ahead and dive in. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the reaction. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I drop my videos or when I'm live, like right now. Let's get started.
Hey, cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with Moni.
Hey cousins, welcome back to the crib. Your favorite cousin Moni here. Please do me a favor and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join the family. We'd love to have you. But today, cousins, we are talking about JID. Recently, JID sat down with Cole from the Dissect podcast to talk about his most recent project, his music, and his overall mindset.
Ain't this dude a YouTuber? Hold on. This dude right here, ain't he a YouTuber? Hold on a second. God damn, JID. All right, let's keep going.
To talk about his most recent project, his music, and his overall mindset as an artist. And during that conversation, JID spoke about purpose, growth, and intention, both in life and in music. He explained that his art is about showing possibility, that life isn't linear. You don't have to follow one predetermined path to succeed. You can move from A to B, from A back to A, from B to A, whichever way you want to go. You can pivot, you can grow and evolve, and you don't even have to be an artist. The point is showing people that options exist. Then he got more personal. JID said he keeps a rear view mirror in his life and in his music, meaning he looks back because that's where understanding comes from. Being from the South, he said he raps with urgency and intention. And the exact quote that caught my attention was, "I rap like I'm trying to get the slaves free for sure."
Boy, you think you slick. Watch it now. Watch how he stacked that and said that with the idea of keeping that in the rear view. Wow, what the hell? Rear view? Words are hard. By the way, let's just get that out the way. I find that hilarious, keeping that in your rear view, because imagine that you're on your pathway, and mind you, this pathway is not linear. This pathway is scattered. You can go in a whole bunch of different directions and it's still going to push you forward. Even if you go back, it's going to push you further than how you would have stepped originally, right? So the magic around that itself is just incredible. But watch this now. Keeping that in your rear view, you're keeping somebody else's mistake in your rear view to remind yourself, I would never. But at the same time, standing 10 toes down on it as if, you know what? I do rap like I'm trying to get the slaves free. And the slave in mind is the consumer. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy how you can take somebody's mistake, flip it, and make it your thing for your advantage? The magic behind that is actually quite incredible, if I'm going to be completely honest. The mistake Aubrey did, JID said, damn, Damn, look at you. Look at goodness, God. Yeah, let me use it properly.
My attention was I rap like I'm
Connor,
trying to
facts.
get the slaves free for sure.
To show like, okay, it's an A, B, C. You can go to A, from A to B. You can do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You can make a play. You can grow. You ain't got to be an artist. You can do anything you want. But just, I don't know. I keep a rearview mirror just to look back, because that's kind of what my music is about. Like, being from the South, I I rap like I'm trying to get the slaves free for sure. For sure. And we folk, bro. But that's literally how I rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I care about. That's what my father cared about.
Yeah.
Now that line is what had me
Like face value, it's like, oh, I can do it for history, or I can do it for where I'm from. But taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture, now you're looking at it from a standpoint of the consumer that is considered as this because of the amount of music that they've been fed over the years. Like, you see where I'm going with this? The idea of a modern, like when you think about, when you look at an idea of modern day, like slavery kind of situation, it's like, yo, if we're going to be honest with it, if we're going to keep it tall with it, it's like, you got to understand the levels behind everything that is stacked. You got to pay attention to it. I can't focus right now. Let me keep going.
me like side-eyeing and doing a little math, carry the 1, add 2, not because the internet is on fire. I don't even think there's that many people up on this yet, but from the few people I saw trying to connect the dots, they are wondering if JID is taking shots at Drake. So let's slow down for a second, because why would people think that? Because that rapping like you're trying to get the slaves free is a phrase that did not come out of nowhere. During Drake's battle with Kendrick Lamar, Drake attempted to mock Kendrick's activism, his political messaging, and cultural awareness by framing it as outdated, corny, and fake. The implication was that Kendrick rapped like he's trying to free the slaves, or him trying to free the slaves, quote unquote, is not authentic, as if that's something to laugh at or diminish. That framing was, and still is, deeply problematic, in my opinion, because it reduces Black history, it reduces liberation and resistance to a corny ass punchline. It treats purpose-driven rap as something unserious or embarrassing instead of foundational to hip hop itself. So when JID says, I rap like I'm trying to get the slaves free for sure, people naturally are going to start asking questions. I naturally asked the question, is this a diss? Is he reclaiming the phrase? Is he pushing back? And where I currently stand is that I don't see.
It's not a diss, it's a call out. You got to be careful with the wording on this one. Because if you're just going to blatantly say this, then you're clearly going to incite something that's probably never going to happen. It wouldn't make sense for Drake and JID to go back and forth in a battle. That wouldn't make sense. Now, we know somebody's going to get dog walked. Let's make that clear right now, but I'm going to just say this real quick. It's never going to happen. It's a call out. It's a call out. If somebody's feelings gets hurt from that, then it is what it is at that point. That's cool. That's cool, but you also got to understand, it's like, we don't need everybody battling. We don't need everybody battling, because sometimes we're going to know the outcome. A situation like this, we're going to know the outcome. Point blank, period. So I don't even need to worry about that. But it's funny to see and hear the call out. That's the one thing that I love about it. It's like, you don't even realize you don't even realize the mistakes that you did, but everybody heard you loud and clear. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it like that. I rap like you rap like you're trying to get the slaves free, and he thought that was a bar. Are you kidding me right now? So, like, okay, you're gonna say you rap like you're trying to get the slaves free, but then you go and sign a deal with Steak, and then you make yourself an employee. what are you doing here? Like you rapping what you doing what you rap? Like, is that what we doing around here? Just think about that for a second. Like, let's be real with it. It's funny as hell.
See this as a diss, and honestly I don't think it's meant to be one. I mean, JID literally says he fucks with bro, so it wouldn't make much sense for him to sneak diss Drake in the same breath. But what I am confident in this saying is that JID likely took offense to that line, and I mean, why wouldn't anyone take offense to that line, especially if you are Black, especially if you know our history and you are of the culture. And instead of arguing online, he did what artists do. He spoke through his values. Crazy. What JID is saying is, if rapping with purpose, intention, and historical awareness is something to mock, then yes, that's exactly how I rap too. For the people, for the community, with pride. And that's why this moment matters, because over the past several months, over the last year, the discourse online has gone way left. We've seen people, largely Drake fans, reduce artists like a Kendrick, like a Doechii, similar to JID, to making what they call slave raps or Harriet Tubman music.
Let's not forget, in that moment, it was revealed, especially from the Twitter accounts that were saying that they weren't from here. So we basically adopted insults from people that are not even from North America. Because it's odd. It's odd when you hear slave music. Because that doesn't make sense. That's not even like a modern day insult. Like, sit and think about all the things that we say to make fun and disrespect people with. Just think about that for a second. Think about that and then look at slave music as an insult, as you trying to like make fun of somebody. That don't sound like modern day dissing. That sound like back in the day type ish. And one thing that I've learned about everything that's overseas, especially the further east that you go, a lot of people don't know, but certain areas in the world are stuck in certain time periods. Let me say that again. Certain areas in the world are stuck in certain time periods. Their mindset, from how they dress, talk, think, etc. That's a time period that they're stuck in. That's a time period that is favored over there. Over here is different. All of North America, we're technically the trendsetters. America specifically, if I'm going to be super honest. Like, even Canada be following. Right? But America be the trendsetters. And everybody following what they see on their screen. Right? So just think about that. And then apply it to different areas in the world are stuck in different time periods. It's plain and simple. Someone saying slave music, Doechii and Kendrick got slave music, that's stupid. For anybody else, and for any of us here, that's in North America, whether it's Canada or America, and we say something like that, that's stupid. No, yeah, nah.
Let's be clear. This is rooted in colorism. This is rooted in anti-Blackness. It's straight up disrespectful. They are not criticizing the music. They are mocking with intent, education, and uplifting. And JID is saying he does that kind of rap too.
Yo, Quickie, say swear to God, what's good, bro? Does Drake actually have a Malcolm X tattoo? I know you're lying.
And he stands on it. Now, this fits into continuing narrative or pattern with Drake, because Drake is also on record on, I think it's the Give Me a Hug song, saying that if he were gone, women would be on stage twerking with the dictionary. That line wasn't just a jab at.
So why you, okay, this is what I don't understand about dude. Because I remember in one of my videos, I was talking about how you got to structure your bars with a strategy in 2025 to capture an audience. When I have that in the back of my head and I hear that, like, oh, if it was gone, women be twerking on the stage with a dictionary. Then I look at Doechii. I'm like, you're tone deaf. You're slow because it's working. You just mad Because you can't do that. You got the wrong kind of BBL and you're bitter. It's crazy.
At Kendrick, his lyricism, and what he stands for, it was dismissive and degrading. It framed intelligence as being unattractive. He's mocking education and he's reducing women, more than likely black women, to
mocking education, especially when we're in a time period where we need it, is absolutely diabolical work. Imagine you're one of the greatest pop stars in the world and you're mocking education, saying if he was gone, women be twerking on the stage with a dictionary. Last time I checked, I don't know about you guys, I don't know about you, but me personally, I like my women smart. Okay, I like my women smart. I'm attracted to intelligence and beauty, of course. But that intelligence is just a girl that know what she talking about and don't be talking that foolishness. I'll be like, tell me more. Well, hold on. Let me go ahead and let me get my teacup. Girl, tell me more. I want to listen to your podcast. Like, girl, you preaching. What? Crazy.
Characters who shouldn't be thoughtful or informed. Like, this is not clever, this is not funny, it's whack, it's lame, because hip-hop was never built on ignorance. Rap comes from storytelling, resistance, literacy.
Okay, Connor, that's what I like to see. Make them grades, bro. You got an 82 in Spanish? Let's go. Saying you can speak it?
And survival. So when an artist consistently mocks those elements, rapping like you're trying to get the slave story, on stage twerking with a dictionary, whipped and chained like
yo, Jordan, I'd be happy too. Girl, I'd be happy too. Like, I don't know what to look at first, the dictionary or that thing down there. Like, just looking at that monkey, like, damn.
American slaves. What are we doing? What are we doing? You are, as an artist, as a person, consistently mocking Black history while benefiting from the culture. All of this is just showing how disconnected from what hip hop actually is and what Drake's understanding of it is. And that's why this JID moment resonates, not because it's a diss, but because it reaffirms how a lot of people feel. JID is saying rapping with purpose isn't something to downplay, it's something to stand on. And if that makes certain people uncomfortable, maybe they were never fans of real hip hop to begin with. So shout out to JID, shout out to Cole of Dissect Podcast. Cousins, do me a favor and let me know your thoughts on this topic, how you feel. Is this a diss? Is it not a diss? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. Y'all be safe, and I will catch y'all on my next one. Later.
To show like, okay, it's an A, B, C. You can go to A, from A to B. You can do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You can make a play. You can grow. You ain't got to be an artist. You can do anything you want. But just, I don't know. I keep a rearview mirror just to look back, because that's kind of what my music is about. Like, being from the South, I rap like I'm trying to get the slaves ready, for sure. For sure. And we fuck, bro. But that's literally how I rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I care about. That's what my father cared about.
Hey, bro, it is what it is at that point, bro. Just think about, like I said, like, the idea of keeping that in your rear view. Keep it there. Keep it there. And seeing the laugh and the smile that came with it, I'm just like, bro, it's a call out for your mistake. If you take this a whole other way, that's on you. But he's simply just calling you out for your mistake and then using it in the correct way. I wouldn't even put it as far as calling him out. I think it's just mocking. I feel like that's a better way of going about this. I feel like it's mocking him instead of more of calling him out. I feel like a lot of people would see it at face value as dissing. If you listen to what he actually said, then you're probably gonna call it a call out. But at the end of this video, I'm just like, he's just mocking, bro. He just mocking dude for real, you know? So, nah, it's just go ahead and mock him all you want. Everything stacks up. I don't see a problem with this. Like I said, if dude takes offense, that's on him. Your heart gets hurt easily. You got to learn how to strengthen it. If you're unable to do that, there's something called therapy. Or there's something called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I recommend you listen because I feel like you're going to learn a lot. You know, or if you want to listen to Meet the Grams and listen to somebody break you down and then attempt to build you back up, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's a lot of outlets that you can use to strengthen yourself from within. You understand me? It's just up to you to go out there and listen. But if you don't want to listen, well, that's on your own, right? That's it.
Yeah.
So what's good, Ron?
Hey, cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with Moni.
Hey,
Damn, girl, how many times you put that? Probably put it twice. Anyway. Yeah, what more can I say about it, you know? It's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's just it. Like, he's mocking dude, you know? I heard that one of them little kids might be day free is crazy. And then with the follow up, think about it. The follow up the next day, talking about trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? That's crazy. What the hell? Yeah, he's just mocking, bro. That's it. He's just mocking. Wow. Drake, OVO, JID is mocking. The OVO is an owl. An owl's a bird. JID is mocking a bird. It's a mockingbird. Lord have mercy. God almighty. Mockingbird is crazy. Yo, is that what Aubrey's name should be now? Mockingbird? What was that one book we all had to read in high school, To Kill a Mockingbird or something like that? Damn. There's nothing more I really need to say about this. Just mocking him for the foolish mistake that he made by saying that. So take it, use that as a superpower, especially in a time like this. For anybody that understands the landscape in music currently, it's looking real nasty out there, but there are high hopes for the next year with all the changes that's been made over time. So in the past year or so, there's been a lot of changes behind the scenes. 2026 is looking like ground zero for a lot of changes to start happening. So who knows what it's going to look like in the next coming years. It just looks funny to me, you know? But look, another great video by everyone's favorite cousin, you know? And shoot, let's keep going and see what else we're going to get into, all right? Let's go.